As someone who has had issues with pride, whether knowingly or not knowingly, well, hmm, yeah, go pride goeth before destruction. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Go. That's the 18th verse, but if I go just all of it. The preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Even one that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in his lips. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth not in judgment. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. The wrath of a king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. And the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud of the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. He that laboureth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisper separateth chief friends. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise froward things, moving his lips he bringeth evil to pass. the hoary head, Hoary, the hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. So yeah, I mean, going back with that. Proverbs 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. Verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Have you ever heard someone say they're proud to be an American? Have you ever heard someone say, well, I mean, like, there's that movement where they took they took the rainbow, which is God's, and then put that on a flag. And then now, oddly enough, Christians who are supposed to like rainbows because that's God's symbol of not flooding the earth again, and when they see that on a flag, it's like, but it's God's symbol. It doesn't matter who put it on the flag, but it's still God's symbol of he's not going to flood the earth. So, stupidity on the part of the Christian. I mean, it's like the chosen, they had a moment where there was a rainbow flag in the background on someone's truck who, sure, they're believing that way, but why would you be mad about the flag? Because it doesn't matter what they mean to purpose. Whatever. It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what they think the flag means. What matters is the rainbow is God's. God owns it. They don't own it. God owns it. They may be using it for distorted purposes, but it's God's. It doesn't belong to some community. It belongs to God. So then when Christians get offended because they see a rainbow flag, that's stupidity. That's the spirit of error. Why would you be offended when you see God's symbol? Yeah, someone else is using God's symbol, but it's still God's symbol. I mean, it's like if someone walks into a church with a rainbow shirt on. You should be happy. You shouldn't be thinking, oh, they must be gay. They must support homosexuality. You shouldn't be thinking like that. You should be thinking, hey, that's God's symbol. Yeah, that's God's symbol. Because why would you immediately go to the devil's end of things instead of the God's end of things? You think God's not working through rainbows too? Huh? You think that's all the devil? It's stupidity. It's stupidity to be mad when you see a rainbow flag. It's the spirit of error. But yeah, people say proud to be American, and then I mean the whole rainbow flag movement is called pride. It's called pride. Pride goes before destruction. The name they have chosen has guaranteed they will be destroyed. It's guaranteed it. Because pride goes before destruction. They've chosen to be called, for this thing to be called Pride. Pride Month. We're having Pride Month. You mean you're getting destroyed this month? You mean you've chosen, I mean, if you had said something, I mean, if you had chosen a different word, that would be different, but you chose Pride Month. So, you've chosen to be destroyed. Whatever about what you believe and what you think about this and that, pride brings destruction. That's like, okay, back to the proud to be an American thing. That's bringing destruction. I mean, that's, I mean, people, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's not that big a deal or something. Well, here's the thing. Why would I go and taint a beautiful thing like being an American with an ugly thing like pride? Why would I go and taint a beautiful thing like being a Christian, a holy thing like being a Christian, with something ugly like pride, something impure like pride? Pride is evil. And yet some people go around saying that they're proud to be an American. Proud to serve in the United States military, yeah, military, because that's covering all the branches. You shouldn't be proud of that. I mean, sure, my point being, it's the wording. Proud means pride. Pride means you're going to be destroyed. Because you're using the spirit of pride instead of the spirit of God. When you use the spirit of pride, you are guaranteeing you will be destroyed. So when you go around with a proud to be an American banner on the back of your vehicle, you're seeking your own destruction. You're not saying, "Oh yeah, it's wonderful to be an American." No, you're saying, you're bringing contention. Yeah, that pride. It was a pride cometh by contention, something like that. Only by pride cometh contention. Proverbs 13, verse 10. Only by pride cometh contention, but with the well advised is wisdom. When you put a thing on when you do the whole thing about proud to be an American, that statement is saying you have a spirit of pride. It's not saying that it's not good, it's bad, it's evil, it's pride. How could you think that pride is a good thing? I mean, okay, there's distinguishment. There's distinguishing, like, I like beautiful things. I'm not proud of beautiful things. I like being saved by grace. I'm not proud to be saved by grace. I like my accomplishments in my life. I'm not proud of them, but I do like them. When I have children, I like that I will like that they achieve things. I won't be proud that they've achieved things. Why would I go and taint a beautiful thing like my son getting a soccer trophy with pride? Pride's ugly. Why would I go and taint something good with something evil? Why would I go and taint Christianity by saying, proud to be a Christian? Why would I taint being an American with proud to be an American? Why would I attach pride to something that's good? That's how slavery and stuff like that comes up. Arrogancy, stupidity. It's coming from pride. That's why you have people who will just follow someone who's sounding a trumpet. And what I mean by that, you have a politician, and people follow them not because what they're saying is smart or even reasonable, but because they're too proud not to. Pride brings destruction. It does not bring any good thing. Pride is not good. Being proud is not good. Yeah. A proud look. And yeah, I mean, you could do, well, it's just a word. Yeah, words carry a lot of meaning. And I mean, it's by words that words matter anyways. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 6, verses 17 through 19. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Oh, wait. Go 16. Good clarification. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. And what's the first one? A proud look! A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that are swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. And the first among those is a proud look. Proud. Being proud. there's a difference between being grateful for something and being proud of something. I am grateful that I have a laptop. I'm not proud that I have a laptop. I'm grateful that I have my own space to live in, to reside in, to dwell in. I'm not proud of it. I'm grateful for it. It's a gift from God to have these things. That's like, if someone said they were proud to be a Christian, proud of what? What have you done? Christ is the one who died. You didn't die. You're not born again, sure, but you haven't done anything. Why would you be? I mean, that's like grace. Grace is a free gift. I haven't done anything. I have not achieved something to achieve grace. I have not achieved something to be forgiven. It's not about me. And that's the thing. Pride is all about me, me, me. Proud to be an American. Oh, you're proud of you. You're not proud of God. I mean, that's the thing. You are seeking your own destruction by using the spirit of pride in your wording. And yeah, there's don't take it too far. No, take it to the extent that Jesus says it, to the extent that the Bible says it. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. And the spirit of pride, you really want to be proud of something? I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference between being grateful that you have something and it being pleasing to your eyes, stuff like that, you being happy you have it, that's good. Being proud of it, though, that's stupidity. Why would I be proud of being an American when that's just going to taint being an American? Why would I be proud to be a Christian when that's going to taint being a Christian? Why would I add the spirit of pride to something good? Like being proud of your children. Why would you want to taint the idea of your children with pride? Why? Because pride isn't good. Being proud is not good. Having a proud look is not good. It's not of God. So why would you taint all these good and beautiful and perfect things with pride, which is ugly, which is disgusting? Pride is disgusting. It's an abomination to the Lord. Why would you want to be proud? It's not good. It's evil. Why would you want to be proud to be an American? Yeah, that's a common phrase that has been used for however many years, but that doesn't make it right. I mean, that's like people saying, well, God is in control, so everything's going to be all right. That doesn't make that true. We're in control. We're the ones who decide whether or not we sin. Adam decided whether or not he was going to sin. Eve decided whether or not she was going to sin. Samson, David, even Moses. And then you have Jesus, who, not because God made him, of his own will, Jesus, as a man, chose not to ever sin, so that when he would die on the cross, it would actually mean something. Because if he wasn't sinless, he wouldn't be a spotless sacrifice. And he couldn't take our sin because he wouldn't have been sinless. He would have just, if he died, he would have just died with his sin. He wouldn't have died with ours. The only reason that it would even work is because he didn't sin at all. Because he's different than me. Because he because he committed himself to chastity from the world. Now, I can be, when you're born again, you can be sinless then. But that doesn't change that the old man's there. The old man that was all into that heathenism, stuff like that, he's there. She's there. And Jesus doesn't have that old man. Whatever manner of temptations coming against him, just take that thought captive. Yeah, pride isn't a good thing. That's the whole point.
Don't be proud to be something. Be grateful.